Welcome, Spring Arbor students. Welcome to BUS642. This is a course about business research methods. If I'm not mistaken, I think that this online section is the same students that I had in the Org 601 course, so welcome back. So a little bit about this course. Make sure you read the entire syllabus carefully, okay? Look towards the outcomes that we're going to be working on. One of the things that you're going to be developing, in fact, really the biggest outcome from this course is going to be a research proposal for this course that you'll use in the next course, in Management 686. In Management 686, which is upcoming, you're going to be executing this proposal. So it is vitally important that as we go through this particular course that you develop a very good proposal. A good proposal will make the research so much easier for you by the time you get to the Management 686 course. So in the syllabus, pay close attention to the outline that they give you, or that we give you, for the research proposal. Because of the importance of this proposal as a foundation for your research, I'm going to push you very hard in this course to get the proposal right. And it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable sometimes, and so I'll just apologize up front right now. I'm not trying to make people mad or anything else, and you may get tired of me pushing on you, but the importance of a well thought out and well written proposal is a non-negotiable in my book. It's a non-negotiable to doing a good research project. By the way, if you hear noise in the background, I'm actually on vacation right now with my family at the Outer Banks in North Carolina, so I'm dressed pretty casual for today, as a matter of fact. Okay, so a little bit more about the proposal. Here's the thing. A solid proposal not only helps define your research project, it'll be the basis for your research thesis. In fact, your proposal is really chapters 1, 2, and 3 of your upcoming thesis that you're going to have to write. And the results of your research are chapters 4, results and conclusions are chapters 4 and 5. So a well-written proposal right now completes about 60% of your thesis. So you got a lot of your writing done for your thesis if you do it well right now. So I'll ask for forgiveness now, and if I offend you, I apologize. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm going to be pushing back on you and challenging you in your writing and your thought process. So a note about the writing. I want you to think back to Org 601 for a minute. I know I'm a stickler for writing. I am. You know that's kind of the approach that I take. I follow that rubric very carefully. Scholarly writing, which is what that rubric defines, scholarly writing has 3 components: content, mechanics, and fluency. Okay, it's a different kind of writing that you're used to in other venues. It's not like an email or a report. This is scholarly writing. The content side of that component is about the subject matter. Most of you do really well in this area because it's defined by the text. The mechanics, I know a lot of you struggle with, and I know that sometimes I make you angry because I'm really holding tightly to the rubric on the mechanics part as well. But it's writing against a standard. In this case, the standard is APA Edition 6. All right, APA Edition 6 is the mechanics that you write against. In terms of fluency, that's the 3rd component of scholarly writing. Write like a scholar. You're not going to write like you're doing a report or an essay or anything else like that. Write like a scholarly person who is in a Master's of Business Association degree, a graduate program. This is not high school anymore, and your writing style needs to get amped up to the next level. I want to be clear on this topic. I absolutely expect and demand conformance to the rubric that's in this course. In fact, here's the rubric. You've seen it before. It's the same rubric that was in Org 601. So I'm strictly following this because you will become a better writer if you're in the section with me, because I'm going to demand it. So again, if you get mad at me for calling you out on minor issues, missing periods, references not exactly right, please remember, I'm demanding excellence from you, and I will not apologize for that. Okay, next topic. Each Sunday afternoon, I'll publish the week's devotion and the overview of the week to come in terms of the material. I usually include, in that overview, I usually include relevant updates and important information that I'm finding from your writing to include for you. So make sure you watch those overviews and get a sense for what's happening in the week as well as what's happening in your papers. On Tuesday evenings, like last term, I'll make time for those of you who want to just spend a few minutes with me one-on-one, asking me a question, having a little discussion on something that may be a little bit harder to do by email. Those are by appointments, so make sure you email me by Tuesday afternoons if you want to meet Tuesday evenings for just a few minutes. This term as well, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I strongly suggest that we spend some time together one-on-one using Zoom, going through your evolving proposal that you're working on. Lots of times it's too hard to discuss these issues by email, chat, whatever. It's easier just to do it by Zoom. I want to help you evolve your paper, your proposal, so that it's a great proposal to begin with before you start your research. And you'll see, if you look in the schedule that's attached to this email as well, this announcement that's going out, there's also time baked in there for the Saturday morning review if you'd like to do that. Once again, strongly recommended, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. All right, I guess that's it for now. I would encourage you to get started reading the text and giving thought to your research proposal today. There's a lot of work in front of us over these next 6 weeks, so let's get started on it. I want to remind each of you, though, this one last thing. God has given you the skill and ability to do what you're about to do and to do what you are doing in this MBA program. Not everybody that you work with at your workplace of employment can do what you're doing. God has gifted you uniquely to do this, and He expects a lot from you because of that. So seek to fulfill God's will and satisfy Him. I'm praying for you. Have a great week. We'll talk to you later.